And as always, we did discuss issues, human interest issues, so many issues, and today we get two other special guests there right here. And don't forget, if you want, you can make comments on the Facebook page out there, then we can look down the later on. Today, one can talk about politics, and we don't say a lot that happen. We know what happened from the 26th. We see so many things that happen, and we just see on social media that government don't lift the curfew. We hope we can take preventive measures. We can report anything to the police, because if salon good, it's good for we all. Security for be with concern, security and peace. We for be very vigilant. This is a Christmas season. Lord, not enjoy too much. Why should they enjoy? Lord, they watch your surrounding. Lord, they watch things that will happen, and make sure we report to the appropriate authorities. Okay? Maintain the peace. No trouble. No fed. Say no to violence, especially young people. Say no to kush, because we don't see the rates at which this kush don't destroy young people. It's a concern. But above all, security for being concerned, all right? One wish everybody a happy and a Merry Christmas in advance, and a conscious one, and a blessed 2024. With that, we guess I'm going to introduce himself. I'll start on me right. We brought to go say hi to viewers and listeners out there.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm Wilfred A.Y., the National Publicity Secretary of the National Grand Coalition.
Thank you. Next, my other brother, man.
Melvin Tijan Mansaye, parliamentary and political commentator.
All right, so now then two people that will get right here. I want to tell thing for the patients. I'll go straight to Brother Wise. They can say again, to God be the glory, because we don't try to forget him. Since he told me the area about this issue of NGC, Dr. M. Keller meeting with people sometimes, which happen at the Pierce and all that kind of stuff. So we see so many things don't happen. At the same time, I also see later outside the NGC make alliance with the SLPP, that been to money. From there, we also see going to the elections, the NGC decide for, well, whatever. So we get Brother Wise right here. We go updates because a lot of people get doubts whether the NGC still exists, or the NGC day in the life support according to the reporter said before starts, or if the NGC still there. So, Brother Wise, over to you. What's happen?
I want to just tell the general public, say NGC there, and they go and they kick in, and we still maintain we party. And one thing with the Sierra Leonean people and for commend the NGC for, now the only third party we don't do in this country, third force we don't we don't steal and maintain in executive.
All right.
Although yes, we get people who resign, but all the people who don't resign, we able to fill up the gap then did. So this they try for tell you, say NGC is just naturally stubborn to die.
Okay.
You understand? Because all the tsunami they all don't face during the month, barely 1 year now from Dennis Bride, Makoro Silla, Alaluke, Pierce, Padauda and the likes, to name them, of late with Keller, could tell you, say, we ready for challenge the status quo to say, yes, business not for be as usual, NGC for stay. Being an alliance not means, say, you come up from a party. We don't see alliance all over the country, not the world rather. We're able to work for the interest of the country, for the interest of the people. So I assure the people, me sitting here in the capacity of the publicity secretary is telling you that NGC is still afloat. There are difficulty, naturally. Nobody no go face short resignations from a party, top guns like that, we're not going to shake the party. Even with the traditional party that had existed for more than 50-something years, the SLPP or the APC will get people of that caliber for say, they don't resign, then actually they not shake the party. But as an institution, political institution, we were able to gather the bits and pieces and able to come as a party and define what people and they say no. NGC is here for good.
I don't gather them bits and pieces in there.
Yeah, with that gradually. It can be instantaneous, not to one grand day we would do. It takes you a while. It takes you time to do all that. But we are getting to that. You understand what I mean? Because all the gap they all don't feel, from the western area to the urban side, all and say that people they don't begin to feel the gap they as the constitution say. As the constitution allow, we say we person not resign, other people then for take them position. And that's what we are doing.
But otherwise, before now, a lot of things we go area about the NGC that then go say like, I don't know, like them for can be the third force. But all of a sudden before the elections, it seems as if there's no third force.
Well, to be realistic, I was part of being an alliance, considering some of the factors there. One, the amount of political, tribal, and regional tension will be there afloat. Key leader OJ, realistically, we campaign with the president through and through because we want to tell the Salon people and say, politics, if we diverse in opinion, no means say we go come in the interest of the country.
Okay.
Naturally, people like we, that's what we believe. That they were no undertone. We did it naturally.
Okay.
If the party
you
agree,
done because of the tribal what?
no, everybody was seeing it. The political, tribal, and regional tension that was there.
Then they call off?
It's still happening. I will be realistic on that. And that's the reason why NGC was in that gap or to actually change the political narrative on that realistically. As I told you initially, as I tell you initially, we campaign with the president through and through just for assure the people and say, hey, you can be party A, you can be party B, but now come in the interest. Put all the political whatsoever behind we and work in the interest of the country. So when we speak with that voice as leader, you understand me? The supporter also go say, hey, this is not the leader. This is how we wanted it to happen, to be honest.
We're not leader now in NGC.
Oh, yes, we acting leader when adjustment Mami Suma. Of course, yes, it's the acting and chairman and leader after the resignation of Chairman Bright.
Okay. Now, when we don't see this coming for being an alliance with the SLPP, or now because you say you want to be sense regional, tribal, and all that kind of stuff before when I go for go like rescue.
No, well, actually, I'm just saying that the reason why some of us, or most of us, as a party, we come into that conclusion of calling that, we not see all them things then they come in like waiting they happen. So, but we do it in a good faith as a country.
You not feel disappointed or regret?
No, well, for now, as it stands to be realistic, I would be hypocritical if I said we are not disappointed as a party because the agreement are not fulfilled. Natural. So if I come in here as the publicity secretary and the membership then I then keep we going, then I come in here to say we are satisfied with what's going. No, the outcry of 95% of the NGC, they are grumbling.
Okay, before we come to the agreement, let's just take a look back because one day we get a picture of NGC in a sense. When you talk about NGC Force, you go see people like the Keller, the Dennis Bride, and then they will come up, Luke, I thought Pierce and all that kind of stuff. So they're still not members of the party, or they're not doing the party, or what's make them come on?
Actually, I wouldn't want to speak for Chairman Bright. Yeah, I know Chairman Bright resigned. I thought Pierce they resign, and others resign.
Why they resign?
They resign, maybe they get things they would not feel to say they go in their own way. Or, well, actually, like I say initially, I wouldn't want to talk for them. I think
for clear the party
for clear the party they say, then go there, then get a reason specifically. If I can't really talk here on their behalf, I will mistake or hard up. So what I go want you for do, if then I think they go speak on themselves, but they resign actually. But Chairman Bright make and clear say, anytime when NGC need them in anything, they go help out. That they try to tell you, say, it's still
but you're not a president member.
It's not as it stands to be realistic, he resign. But he say at any given time, we can consult him and give you assistance.
Okay. All right. Now, before that, like you say, maybe then we'll talk for themselves, but from the public, I mean, their own perception and waiting will be the see in the arena, like for say, because this plan been done, they say, you can get a meeting with the SLP then see how we go able go back something that then they all not agree with to make they all decide to resign.
Well, it's a lot. Some certain things, as you say, I for really clear some of the doubts that way people and they go on with. It's a lot in that story because when Yum Keller was in the NGC, I think to most of us, he said he don't begin to engage the president 2 years ago. Well, that's not come to our knowledge. Like where I say, and one brought in the conversation on speaking for people. I want let people and talk on themselves, because sometimes it can be, some of them, their statement may go be very implicating. So I'm not going to get into that. I will just tell you about what I'm aware of. So some of them think then they sometimes, some of the reason then they will go happen.
You've been part of that the people in that net, so this incident all happened?
Yeah, I was there. The 28th of January or so, something like that, at this place, Family Kingdom, Abididi. Actually, I did. But you get some certain things then where as a party, as an executive, you get some certain things that we go find solution for the problem than coming to the year, the damning thing of a party or an institution for can't talk bad about it. What's happening also. So some of the things that we try for dialogue, we try for get a reconciliating committee where we're able to engage people that have resigned. For them for come back. Because we open it. Let me tell you something about the NGC. The NGC is just a melting point that you have everybody when you see coming to NGC, they don't into political party from different tribes. All from, we mix with different tribes.
Which class you go put the diaspora? Because one of the parties in this country, a lot of people in believe say get diaspora and have been the NGC.
Yes, yes.
Which party put them?
Well, they are still with us. Most of them are with us. Like what I say, going to an alliance was not a decision ultimately made by me.
Okay.
It was a party decision on neck meeting for we to go to an alliance. So majority they don't talk.
Okay.
So me not go able to say no to it. Other people are not going to say no to it. Like what I tell you, by the things that already unfold in this country now, they try to tell you there is a tribal, regional, and political tension.
Okay.
But most of we as a politician are sweeping it under the carpet.
Okay.
We don't want to speak about that. So that is important we as a party to come into it. And I will tell you the reason why. Coming into an alliance, we want to speak with inclusivity. Let me say, not to lip service no more, they talk about inclusive.
Okay.
When you say you take somebody, don't mean saying a party member of this way. Now I make like you always say Pakaba is the most inclusive president we have ever gotten.
Okay.
Now we live. Realistically, wholeheartedly, speaking with Fode Sanko to say, this is not the atrocity that we don't commit, but I can eat and wine with you. But of now, the ego in we don't want to just allow that if this person don't criticize me, and that criticism the way they make against you, that for help you.
Right.
People in the class you as, like we. Then they marginalize you.
So why is, I believe, saying an original member of the NGC, am I right?
Oh yes, this is the first political party I've ever joined.
All right.
And I don't regret being in the NGC, and I will stay with NGC till.
So, like I've been asked earlier on, say, people look the NGC as third force, even not for joining SLPP. You be aware, say, when I go to this alliance before or, because the rumor been there, they say, President Biwanle, Yumkela come back, because all man know say originally, Yumkela was from the SLPP.
Well, actually, like we say, women don't go, and we come as a party, follow vote onto an alliance, and we all agree because considering.
So, say what happened?
Well, we participate. The National Grand Coalition is simply explicit in the sense National Grand Coalition. So we do not make room, knowing the people mindset of Sierra Leone that they wouldn't change in the next 10 or 15 years.
Okay.
So we think and
say.
So
now don't say Yumkela go to the SLPP.
No way. Well, to be honest, like what I say, I don't want actually me not be no.
You not be no.
I not the say they go to.
Just hold on. Let's just watch this quick way. President Bingo visit Yumkela sometime. Let's just watch this quick. We'll come back.
For call we brother back. We need them back home. Now that make
Look at you, this thing, Mark.
One country, one people. Family them. Lion Keller, when they don't die, they don't come back to life. Because when they do peace now, but the major peace could happen today. I was seeing the two young brothers on the same stage, but more so, the first gentleman of this nation. They don't come today with all the talk they already talk. They don't listen to that. It shows statesmanship and I expect from God that God decide pardon if it start with me. That too, and this you know, the oil. What happened now? God wants say, let go back, say, Ambassador. Thank you, Chief. One thing I'm left behind was the handful. I will tell them thank you and the President thank you. And I need to say what I don't say. Thank you for coming. Say, make me see today the President of this Republic. They bring the presidency kind inside someone. government inside presidency, inside kitchen. Chief Mihati. And also Simon Abudu. I think you would also know the picture side of the marriage. Well, this man, he said, I will tell message. What's in the pan on this? I think you don't forget choice. So the president, a bunker.
It was not in my imagination. I get for be realistic.
Well, no,
I not feel that way because if the president go meet you, DJ base, to be realistic, if a first gentleman go meet me, say one see me, honestly, I get for pay respect. In any way you look at it, you know. So I believe,
except if the intention hide.
Exactly, and hidden one and a hidden agenda not going to be known to me. Okay. Something where they within yourself, if you know what
I'm shocked as NGC when I see this.
No, well, actually, it just happened in the morning hours that this how it happens, you know. But you get critical thinker, they will go and think beyond.
Right.
But me, honestly, I was not that critical in that my thinking.
Thank you, man. We'll get one critical thinker, yeah, with Melvin. So, Melvin, you don't listen to Wise, and a lot of people then say NGC no day, and you don't watch down day. So, who do you take?
Well, on a critical note, it seems as if NGC can be critique or criticize Alusine and Alassane and call themselves Béché, we ask, waiting at the fate of Béché.
Okay.
Where Béché? If Béché they indeed they again. So that is just a simple context of the political scenario. They came in, proposed change, people buy and run with her at home and abroad. And I'm glad you asked about the diaspora. I would like to know what's the stance of the diaspora in all of this. Because it seems as if now NGC is...
It's cut off.
It's cut off. And the diaspora seemingly the remote control the national.
Okay.
Because the man wearing the current acting leader...
Just made.
Yeah, I don't think he's based... I only see him on Zoom frequently. Yeah. And if you don't get a common touch and you are the leader, distance means a lot in leadership.
And this same man be opposed to Slpp in videos before.
Of course. And this is a man, I don't want to talk about personality, but the thing that we don't talk, if you try to reconcile her with imposition, I would say this is a consistent politician.
Okay.
All right, that has its message, you know, they allow just go to the broader issue.
All right.
Firstly, that ceremony was so that put scholar. Now, personally, put scholar for Dr. Yumkela before go back.
Okay.
But that put scholar, if you do a reverse logic of her, it mark the start of the demise of the NGC.
Okay.
You like it or not?
What's that demise for the ordinary?
Demise that the capsai, the capsai. Well, we are saying that the capsai, NGC capsai.
So the problem begin?
The problem begin where, as a political party, immediately after that, in that ceremony day, they should have come out with a position as to what they think and where they want to drive it. But NGC, like many institutions in Africa, is centered around one man.
Okay.
And this one man is Honorable Dr. Kande Kole Yumkela.
Okay.
So what did this say? It means say, like APC, like SLP, like NGC, with political parties, they lack ideology.
Okay.
The good thing NGC do for this country, then before we don't be the most centrist and progressive opposition.
Okay.
I covered them for 5 years in parliament. I saw how they conducted themselves. I saw how Honorable Yumkela was very sometimes nationalistic, centered on issues, measured, eloquent. But at the end of the day, we see how that has been taken away. In fact, NGC is one of the only political parties we say, but they do market survey.
Okay. Yeah.
This are some of the things that will give people a hope and believe in them.
Exactly.
So all of a sudden, they now will get that belief, say, with or without Honorable Yumkela, we are going to thrive. Yes, you will get executive, but the NGC where we use Sono.
Yumkela not the lead.
Like the Yumkela the lead.
What do you think about the issue where I'd say where you think Sid and his guys are all resigned from the party?
Because of the party lost in ideological salt. You know what I can call Posse Alusine Alassane, at the end of the day, go join there.
Okay.
You are a consistent and sober-minded politician. It's just but fitting for let you resign. So that when they resign and get a greater advantage now for the NGC in future.
Okay.
Should they mend their fences?
The NGC, you think say they because wait to me the same Sierra Leone, like I mentioned, if you talk about NGC, talk about Yumkela. People know they build institutions, then they build themselves. For example, we'll go back to the Charles Magai to Mohamed Bangura, the week we don't come out, like say, all of a sudden, they get the same thing happened with to some extent now. You just get the same two political parties who people say don't pull this country back in the parliament to the other party and the representatives. They're all not one of the same party. So, I mean, the institutions, the white one man come on, everything died down.
Of course, and that now the lack of foresight in the leadership of parties like the NGC. They were here when the proportional representation law was introduced. They never envisaged that that threshold is too high. And because of the high threshold, make Honorable Yumkela will go parliament. And we can only, we can always
is it self for himself?
Well, in this case, itself, because, and in fact, not self and mortgaging of the future of the collective. What do you mean? Honorable Yumkela not in 1 million of parliament. It will go with other members of parliament. But because of in singular decision for aligned, or, well, arguably collective decision for aligned, ain't not only lost in seats, where somebody go at 20 go contest for if you be the former alliance, but we see the Honorable Mario, Honorable Titus, and Honorable, they all lost their seats. Why? If it was not about itself, some of them people never don't come back.
You're right.
But because of one decision, now I make the decision of Honorable Yumkela, me personally, say, he is my friend, he has been my friend, he will always be my friend. But when it comes to national, he knows that. Yeah. He knows that he seeks my opinion. I have been opportune to be in their parliamentary brief, the NGC party. He's a fine leader, but in calculation was wrong. Whether he was strict, because don't forget that. I think so. There is a perspective to this. Then two political parties, APC, SLP, anybody when I say they becoming a threat, then get ready for fuse you or polarize you, let you lose your strength.
With that kind of man, they don't work with different people in a different part of the world.
Yeah, for Sabi book and for Sabi politics, that's two different things.
You're right.
As it stands, Madabio show Yumkela say politics is different from book.
Okay.
That was strict politics. The political rug was pulled under him. And now we can now talk about the alliance and the pact, what is contained.
No, they cancel that because the other point again where they try to ask now is like how why is it then stubborn for die? You better foresee this because at some point is that you don't in a parliament for a long time. Ten because people let me say Yumkela they come up with issues them. All of a sudden ten come forward with the idea about what go allowance or other issues the way they talk again when people begin this. Hey, when Yumkela they talk again. So all of a sudden. This happened. You better foresee this?
For me, the surprise now that I ask Honorable Yumkela and aid and handlers there, waiting change for informal for go back. And because Madabi go big, no more. Waiting change. What were the assurances? And one thing where they don't ever calculate now that the election might be a determinant to meeting or reaching the pack. So yes, in as much as I'm not surprised, looking at Honorable Yumkela in ultimate ambition is to be president, and now there is this notion that you cannot be president in Sierra Leone if you are not green or red. So there is always that temptation for there is always this temptation, but a litmus test on in character uprightness too.
Is it true that today we must say he will be the next person where President Bio go hand over to after?
Well, if President Bio try for stage manage, would I for succeed, I'm afraid that will be the beginning of the battles within the SLP.
What do you mean by that?
Because you got people in the SLP waiting at the bench really watch. People like the Ali Kaba, people like the Jules Jallo. You cannot write him out. You have people where we don't there. In fact, we hear about the
so that woman they not true for saying that make it come.
Well, it's a matter of you go want do that, but in party go agree. And when party not agree, whose means and antics politically will use.
Why is people be the go that saying that maybe after President Bio later Yumkela that will give the flag bearership of the party, where maybe give the hope of people listening that make Yumkela gonna sell people back.
DJ Base, I just want to speak. Limit me speak because Dr. Yumkela now SLPP.
Okay.
NGC spokesperson. Okay. So I want to focus on with party.
Okay.
For assure the people that NGC is here to stay, NGC is here for good. Like when my brother say, plenty things go happen. It's the likes of Distance Dennis Bright. Arthur Pierce, those guys were hardworking guys. They were working wholeheartedly for the party. So if it's something happened to not be to their favor, and then people they resign, that mass resignation, it must scatter away at some point. I have to be realistic. You see, being that political, not just scatter, pata. Not just about like where something the back where you don't
scatter.
It really make we move. You understand what I mean? We have to be realistic. If we want for, let the people and get trust in
Since he left the office, he operates as a party.
well, if you not be operator as a party, I wouldn't have been here.
Maybe you can't know more on you as a
No, I'm in here in the capacity of the publicity sector, you know. So this is the try for
So give me the organogram of the structure of the party.
the structure we get just room, of course, you know.
We know this alone.
We partly know this alone. You understand? Partly know this alone. But when I interview him,
Yeah.
that's the fact of it.
After him,
we get the deputy acting, you know, where they did. We get Maxwell, where they did. We come out, you get the
how they get them put in a elect or then just get put in?
No, my brother, when you left there, the constitution of the party allow you for take those positions as acting.
Okay.
Lachke, a reputable media, somebody is the deputy secretary general after Nimakoro. So these are people, we are still attracting people of substance.
Right.
You understand what I mean? So it is natural that when short things happen, even if SLPP happen today, like when my brother they say, all these political parties get their own things. Some of them are swept under the carpet because of advantage of being in governance or one way or the other. But I'm telling you, our own is surfacing now. DJ Best, like why they tell you, a party barely 5 years old. I they tell you for uphold today, although yes, we get with challenges them, but we don't try. And we get people.
Like we know they again.
No, we
don't agree to that.
No, we are not going to agree. I don't tell you, so we're stubborn for die. Whether we there or no day, we still exist.
So you know the fact
and
from
so
die,
long,
stubborn for die.
we stubborn, we know they die. That way we know they die.
Yeah.
So you understand what I mean? So long as you get life, there is hope.
Okay.
And I'm not going to lie to you in here, we have our challenges.
Okay.
Yeah, so enormous.
Okay, now, why is no can talk about the main important? The agreement that make Bintumani, was it not self? Because also with the evidence say they were given a position, ambassador and all that kind of stuff. Was it not self?
Well, what I said here initially, that we are dissatisfied.
Okay.
We are dissatisfied.
Why?
Because, listen, Tijan Kaba had a verbal agreement with Temu Bangura. He fulfilled it as a gentleman. You may say anything against Anes Baikoroma. No, I'm coming. I just want to draw it. Anes Baikoroma, you may say anything against him.
Okay.
He fulfilled a verbal agreement with a guy.
Okay.
Not so? With the hope and pray. Now for posterity, this is not about Wilfred Rising here. But as time comes in your life, you have to stand for what you believe. You have to stand for posterity because you get a family name for protect. Yeah? If you don't say so, a minister, deputy minister, ambassadorial and parastatal.
Would I say waiting?
No, now the agreements per se. That's what he said. And it was everywhere in Sierra Leone, all media outlets, and even internationally. And they appealed to the president for posterity reason.
Okay.
It's not about me now. It's about the institution and the thing we bind we together that we said. Follow the agreement.
What are the agreement? What's in the inside?
I told you this. This I told you.
Yes.
Clause 12. Clause 12 tell you say, we for share minister, deputy minister, ambassador.
Nobody on just minister.
Well, if you don't say so, it's a broad statement.
Now the rights dancing in the
No, but it's a broad statement.
Be specific in these issues.
No, being specific or not, you have agreed on that.
That was announced. How many ministerial positions?
Ministerial.
Listen,
the bottom line, ministerial position should be given to me.
Okay, one.
So it doesn't determine whether I get for B1 or not B1, and that was not followed. So as it stands, as now.
How many?
No, but coming in here for inform the general public, populace, is to tell the government that's our membership. 95% of them are dissatisfied and unhappy with it, and even Wilfred sitting here.
Talk about them still.
Talk about it.
Ministerial position are one. Which one again?
Deputy ministerial.
Another one.
Parastatals.
3.
Ambassadorial.
4.
That's how it happens.
And the mistake way I go say don't do as intellectuals them. Now when I'm not specific on, for example, for say ministerial 2. I want to say then say for kind of on mind because me, as you mentioned, Nandi, that Nandi kind of my mind. When I think about that,
I mean, with all the bookman within NGC, with all the diaspora technocrats, they all, I'm disappointed. Why we watch the agreement now, so to be analyzed long ago, DJ Base. I say, firstly, there is no precondition or conditionality to it.
In case.
Yes. In case what's happen.
Yes.
Now, in case now they don't meet their own part of the bargain, what's going to happen?
And again, the other two I want to again. When I get time frame back because the president get 5 years.
Yeah.
When I get time frame say within because some people they say Leone wait because a lot of people they look say,
long.
after them the president don't make one announcement like a kind of pieces or so people they talk say maybe the next one will be what it don't get all the position there.
DJ Base, let's be realistic in here. If it is a natural, realistic, national cohesion government you want to build. However it is, if you don't call true to all of his cabinet, virtually there is no ministerial position left now. If it is not lip service, at least NGC with a realistic alliance not deserve less than 3 ministers. That's what I'm telling you. Can I land? This they tell you, say at least before I started, national cohesion, realistic one, Pakaba have done. Everybody. Now every corner. No, I'm not telling you, you not do one yet. You understand me? This is why I'm here. Okay. This is why I'm here to remind on that agreement.
So this program you want to use for reminder?
No, we don't use them. We don't use DJ base. No, part of it.
This is a big program.
No, this is not big program. DJ base. Okay, we have done it. We don't write letter. We don't send them to the party chairman. We have sent letter.
They don't respond.
No, it takes time for them to respond. But listen, no. But we have done it.
Yes.
If I be know the nature of this, I will show you the proof of letter to say yes, this we wrote them.
So that agreement they want to make, whether it's lip service, whether they may write on a paper.
My brother, it was
because they make a
it was read that's been too money on that fateful day.
Because they make a say so, where signatures put to it.
Yes, signature were put.
Because they make a say so, now we can use that same paper then say. Now this will be agreed.
Signature was there.
Okay.
Yes.
Now the time frame will not be agreed on. Now they put on now in suspense. Because sometimes when I don't talk for President B or the people that we make the agreement, go say okay, we already last year now. Then we bring on into.
No. I feel say another old brief for SLPP or President B. NGC let them put their hat down. The performance, they had them perform at the 2023 general election, but the man can be assisted for winner.
So because they're not performing,
so what are they bringing political capital?
But this was agreement made before that.
Yes.
So why did they perform?
No. Well, come now. That's the point. That's the point I'm making here. What if the SLP is now saying, "Ebo, this not be expectation for going
to according to your then say because they not perform, they make it.
No, but no one can tell you that because it will be a big slap.
So?
That is my political
damage. No. Because of one of the things them.
We don't suffer the collateral damage from the elections.
No, but because of one thing.
Nothing's not because
we don't perform the election. We don't have the contest election.
Was not there. Okay. When you bring two people, how many people are educated in this country? Let's say 70% are not. You don't bring these things.
Let me tell you, yes, they are. But what I'm telling you, it brings some mixed up during the voting time. That you vote for this person in presidential. People were not well informed to us how they should be because of the time frame. No, wait. Not the time frame. All that's what you had to say. The thing happened that way. You understand me? Like when people can come together to say this name, you see many of we vote them, then go put them for the parliamentary and the presidency of this thing because they feel to say now so if I go now fear of these are some of the things that paid we the price. So you know what I mean? The public eyes. It is it is very evidential. So it's like the left one and get what?
Listen, listen, we're ready for
you don't think so?
No.
Because you don't think say Yum Keller supposed for channel this all.
Because he's now actively holding a portfolio in the government.
Even before he left the party, so for make sure say Una gets within have been the agreement and go before him. But
no, this is an institution agreement. It is not necessarily happened that Yum Keller.
He was the leader.
He was not the leader of the party. We have you don't see him. Chairman was, but practically was not a leader. If Jessamine Suma's signature not be there as a leader, authentic. He is a leader. Chairman Jessamine was a leader. He was a parliamentary leader. You understand what I mean? You go say it. We not rely on it. It was the face of the party, realistically. Yeah. You understand what I mean? Like what you say, if we don't ensure in some certain things, then. But what you say as an independent institution, we agreed for maintain the identity. And as an NGC here, we have to tell the general public what you will not like, what you know right. And listen, DJ Base, when you get love for person, you do things, you rely on a person to do the needful. No, wait, no, I'm saying when we get love.
Okay.
You above for let you feel to say it go do everything smoothly because of the respect and hope.
So you feel disappointed?
No, definitely. This is what I started. If I said in here that we are not, I am hypocritical.
I think
no, we're not.
I think
you understand me?
It's still too early
You think so?
Yes, looking at the outcome of the election, firstly, where they not perform well.
So that you think
looking
that
at
the performance?
Performance can be one.
But they don't get agreements.
But listen, these people get an election.
They don't get an agreement.
Politics knows no morality.
Okay.
Oh, that's how you define it now?
No,
Don't
listen.
define it that way.
Should
you? No.
Of course, there is no morality in politics. Politics
no
and morality.
No.
Now, separate kettle
no,
of fish.
no,
You are arguing on the moral ground.
That's against politics?
Of course,
That's how you see it?
argument.
That's how you look
Go
it?
and look the quotes of great political philosophers.
No, those are their
morality and politics, bruh. Then
So with politics for
you
the
might
nasty.
don't go agree, say, I they do this. But if situation and circumstance change, politics they make it change.
Right.
So.
Right.
For me, what the NGC can do.
You think so we not perform?
No,
what do you feel to say? The president get 56% of the vote. Imagine we had 6%. Take it, look at it, look at that way logically. If the president feel to say we are not important, it wouldn't have approached NGC for an alliance, my brother. That's real. It's clear.
And
no, that's the
should
point.
Honorable
No, well, like what we say, we don't feel to say the word use will be very strong in here. You understand what I mean? Like where I say, people like we came into the alliance. I know they come for loyalty to tell you that I did not support an alliance.
Okay.
And all of my voice will not count. We support an alliance. You understand what I mean? Three things then where they happen at this country today. You gonna kukribafa, mean a mainstream man. You gonna keke, pora, you the yegi, tribal language them too much.
Okay.
So political discussion, no, well, what we do, our intent was to break all that.
I know break.
No, well, it depends how you look. We want them for break. You understand what I mean? But if you watch overnight, if you watch during the day, my brother, I know go sweep down the other as a carpet, as a politician. There is a political, there is a tribal, and regional tension now in this
Okay, we can't watch this. Another thing I will ask you after watch this video clip, if again, una within the party, we get certain people who name them say, in case in the give position, this go get list. Una get a list about that.
We get an PR list.
For say, in case you come minister, wise go get, PRO, this go get, and all.
Well, actually, this is not about an individual. If the party think and fit say,
number no be
no, you're not going to say number no be there. Not to all two will come now for split here. Yeah? Let me tell you something. If the fit say, Wilfred should be there as a national executive.
What do they feel so?
No, if the party feel to say, okay, these are the numbers that submit for it. No, we are talking about our own list.
Okay.
If you think as a Wilfred should be there, let Wilfred be there. And let Wilfred not stop for remind the government of their shortcomings. These are one of the things. Let us stop it. You for question, you mama say for then host with you. You for ask and say, this way you go, you're not correct. So even if you're not debate together or you get for telling the truth. Even if not public. If you not be public safe, you get for
you bet the finger or they feed you?
No. It may not bet biting the finger that feeds me. If I be the bet the finger will be feed me, I know we'll be in this for talk.
All right. Okay, now just take a break, we'll come back. Family, they listen to Hot Seats, they watch Hot Seats, AYV, and we talk about NGC, whether it's still alive or not. No, watch this quick, we'll be happen I've been to money, we'll come back.
What the slogan, you never put, but you only know, you touch one, you touch one, you touch the one, that's what you want. Honorable Vice President, Madam First Lady, Honorable Chief Minister, and other ministers present here today, all the party executives, senior executives of the NDC and the Syrian People's Party, all the protocols have, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is good to always have a good blend. And today I appreciated that more than any other time. Mr. Grant was here to speak, and he said, what actually forms the basis or the genesis of why we are here today? Can we saying was, I'm not happy that you are not together. And without reference to anybody, I called for a green cup, which I know will please his dad. And I put some cola in there. And everybody was wondering, why is he putting cola not in the green cup? It was at that point that I decided I was going to give it to him to extend a kind of friendship which has materialized today in an alliance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a good alliance. This is a noble alliance. It is a homecoming for some of us. When I look at everybody, I spoke to the elders of the NDC the last time. Nobody there was a stranger to me. Old friends, people we have politically fought with, which is okay. And today we are back together. Maybe one day we refuse and give one people, one country. If you put Salon first, that is what we have done today. I can be president, I can win the next election. He can be the leader of his party and whatever he wants to be. But there is something bigger than the two of us. And all of us seated here, that is Sierra Leone, the land that we love. If we are not hypocritical to this statement that we make every day, the land that we love.
All right, welcome back. AYV Radio 11.7 FM, AYV TV, channel 33, and online on www.ayvnews.com. We're also there on Facebook and different social media handles out there on DSTV, channel 399. This is a program, The Hot Seat. Me and Mama Jalo Story DJ. So we talk about whether the NGC is still alive or not. But according to Wise, he say stubborn to die, I'm afraid. Melvin, you watched down the, I don't even know the last bullet down there before. I mean, Yumkela decided the alliance and the agreements were been asked maybe in about way, or they wonder because they get all the intellectuals in, but they make agreements where they don't get a timeline for, so okay, the first 6 months, we go give them position here. They make an agreement where they know within their own party self, maybe no talk them. If they bring them position and they would forgive, they make an agreement where, I mean, timeline or and even like you mentioned, ministerial, ambassadorial, specific. I mean, common sense, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the exit strategy of Honorable Yumkela will be seriously questioned. If they like, they will talk about meeting the conditions of the agreement, but the one that we've been signed now, and chief among them is Honorable Dr. Kanda Yumkela. Before ABD resigned from NGC, if I don't make sure that all those modalities are put in place.
Exactly.
And now even that is in the SLPP.
Somebody for the champion.
He still needs somebody for influence and not to nobody because he sits and talks with the president, he's in the government, and he's having...
Let
me manage it. Because if not, this might be used against him someday. Now
you make alliance
where he end up for not to follow up, where end up for sacrificing party and members. So even your own personality.
You don't think say some of them members maybe like the Ayako Bashim, but like how Wilfred they say, then they remind like some of them the shame now, or when they like the Ayako Bashim.
Well,
people who don't kill themselves for NGC.
It acts when you go into agreement, just like when you trust person or you trust person trust to you for let pay now in a one for pay.
Okay.
And
or sleep all night for somebody actually why you're
that the kind of situation that and I think say for the moral integrity of the president and the SLPP party, therefore sorry for them.
Okay.
Elect not do better self than the election.
No, in the word sorry. It's an agreement that should be followed.
They cry now.
No, not to cry. We they make them clear to the public. We are not crying.
Okay.
We they make them clear, say an agreement should be followed. Yeah, there is no way you will able to modify that. You follow an agreement that you say. You go say, okay, on the time.
Anything we don't bind on for say within this time, if this agreement not follow, now this go happen.
Well, what's I will try to tell you? An agreement is an agreement. Let's follow the agreement. If a national inclusive
Agreement
governance
for the
system.
timeline back
No, what's I say now? Agreements, realistic national cohesion without no lip service,
So this is not
without
realistic.
nothing. No, I'm just saying.
That's how it is now.
What you would say, get a blended list of different expertise,
Okay.
so that at least we were able to move the country. You see, the country, they go through difficult times. Okay, let us not limit it to Sierra Leone alone. But I believe so if we come together, we speak with one voice at some point, regardless of we political differences or ideology. If we come together to show the people that different political parties can come together and able to solve the problem of this country, it could be fine. You understand? Because it is evidential now that no one party not go able to take this country for the 30 years. You know, go get that right. You know, go able for do them for more than 20 years, more than anything. So the people get for me speak. One party state no go dinner, but you can bring one people in together for let able to solve the problem of the country.
What's now when I've been think about the PR system, because to some extent it seems as if owners have just helpfully the PR just be SLPP and the people of the parliament.
Well, I'm not a parliamentarian then. You know, I think you go also ask with parliamentarian, they like the likes of Honorable Mario, waiting, I'll be happy, Honorable by Sama and the likes. You know, say I don't get that thing.
No, as I say,
no, waiting, another one talk into that
NGC voted in favor of the PR.
Waiting, they try to say, me, no, actually, I was not a parliamentarian, so I believe to them parliamentarian, they can be in a better position.
Maybe say the NGC voting for.
Well, then they all can be able for, you will able to bring the member of parliament, and then can agree to them.
Member of NGC and somebody will talk for them.
No, well, I get, yes, after all that don't happen, I become the publicity secretary.
Okay, after
all that, after the convention. So
then
no,
one down about.
No, well, actually, I'm not be able for ask in that much, but because of when I don't say so, for any subsequent program, I will able to find the instructions how then path that with it. But I know one can talk in anything where I not get clue over.
Okay. Yeah, Melvin.
Well, firstly, me a clue, and I've unequivocally they emphasize that on the PR. I was there. It's only the APC that I'm voted against. We saw what happened when they stand, when they counts them. We see only one everything up.
Okay.
So that is very, very clear. NGCB support the PR.
All right.
We need not be inside the PR, and that it will lead to their demise.
No, we don't. We don't. We are alive and kicking.
Yes, but you're in coma.
No, but anyway you look at it, at least there is life. Anyway there is life.
There are some coma and they better they die.
No, but you can live back. You can live back.
You are in coma for 20, 30 years.
I think you have been in coma for a long time.
No, we don't. We'll pick it up from there.
All right, so we'll watch the last clip before we round up, and maybe this now I go see almost. Give the exit for Dr. M. Keller. So let's watch this clip. We'll come back and talk about that.
What the slogan, you never put, but you want me to know, the touch one, the touch one, the touch you one, that's what you want. From now, I saw this, I'm very young now. Thank you.
District officers, constituency officers, ward leaders, women youth leaders. I think before now all for saying can the collect has come home. We use all the slogans. But one unified salutes. One come together. Dr. Prince Hadid say no. From the daddy and the mama then to Dr. Haj Conte, Kenny Bombali in those difficulties, to Dr. Dian Ilai Mamodu Ila, to Pa MM Touré. Una know with this. SP Marade. But they all they raise we. Welcome by MM Touré, by Ibrahim Hila, by Conte, no engineer Conte. They're all there in the 80s. They say one of we they can be, but Touré na 85. By MM Touré. By MM Touré don't be the leader of Sosonia in this country over 20 years. But it can. Babanya can. They were all silent today. They say, Alhamdulillah, this boy, listen, hearing, don't tell whether they talk to me. ma bien oui. Et c'est où ça où les si on a des siens. Et c'est pour les derniers amis. Qu'on a mis des before. Waiting we see one bring the country together. The Kamwan Ayati, the many years, na part of that reconciliation process, na part of that process for unified Salomba. We also, with 30. The last day and I will take over. We are made over 20 years also. But we decide for handover power, democracy. So what we can talk now, as a HE, one of the key legacies for being reconciliation, unification, and democracy back. Today, we day one now a continuation of that journey. A leader, I'm not saying a quiet man, not all say I want to do what you know so. May Prince know it don't talk this way. But yes, as Prince say 1 + 1, are the only mathematics where 1 + 1 are 1. They say, well, the field marshal, they did it. But our first lady, thank you when you come. We know the journey over. We know the waka. Sometimes anyway, the tire don't can say, Madam First Lady, so we don't take an old campaign. So, what you make a young man with the time? Since we know say anti-Leone now, they say no worry, no more in the land, but it's good now money before you go. So today I eat food before I come. Thank you. I'm waiting you said when you do. You get your style. But I know same side Leone today. They say yes. They happy. Thank you, husband. I am here in body and soul, completely. And I say yes, I mean yes. I want to thank the NGC. We did an innovation in this country. We defied the odds. We started in a political party. I will come back to you. Although we did talk and the world did listen. We started a new political party. We defied the odds. We challenged the status quo.
Welcome back, AYV Radio 101.7 FM, AYV TV channel 33, and online on www.ayvnews.com and on DSTV channel 399. This now hot seat, me and Mama Jealous to the DJ base. We talk about the NGC, whether it's still alive or not or dead. Well, according to Wise, they say hard to die, is it? Stubborn to die. Melvin, I'll say if not to die in the last bullet where Yumkelagi NGC for no say now finally has gone back to base. So now
of course, that's now the showpiece of the transition or the return of Honorable Yunkela to the SLPP.
Okay.
And waiting change and waiting entice or encourage and forgo. I think saying a posterity get for tell. But if it's that assurance of succeeding President Madabio, I will tell you the SLPP politics is one that is litigious.
What's that mean?
They like law.
Okay.
SLPP, they petition themselves, they challenge themselves in a court pass, any party you know.
Okay.
And then tolerance to.
What's that we get for challenges for? Like if they don't go and come back?
Oh, remember saying that we make it left.
Okay.
And remember saying SLPP a new.
What's it make it left for be a leader?
Of course, he was obstructed from gaining access to the party. And I want to talk about the Mamikos now and the other things them because there was an unlevel playing field between him and Madabio as to how they get for going at the poll. And so before they reach at the poll safe, they don't do up and down.
Okay.
So that's not the history. That it don't change. If it don't change, fine. If you not change it, are we not going to see a situation of another kind of some Sumana situation?
APC pattern.
Yes, APC kind of pattern. Let's wait. But the broader fact remains, waiting the country stand for loss and that formidable constructive opposition don't lose. You like it or not, who are responsible, somebody will say Namada Bio, somebody will say Nayum Kela. But like anything you say, all of them cannot be detached from the problem because if somebody never go put some cola, somebody never remember still left. If so, vice versa.
But they don't say because they say go put cola pine until we gain first part.
So Of course, that's not the ceremonial aspect, and I'm not say diplomatic and politically things that don't happen behind the scene. So for just wrap up, with regards to this agreement, will not be the moral guarantors them, and will the NGC have the guts to challenge the SLPP in courts? Mind you, this is an agreement between two political parties, and if you look at Section 32 of the Constitution, and if you look at other provisions of the law, like the PPRC Act, Public Elections Act, political parties...
PPRC, they also.
Of course,
Yes,
we are
political...
we are one of them.
But if person going to complain to PPRC, say they don't want to buy it, PPRC...
Well, I believe that they go down the wise and different.
So, well... At the end of the day, all go then all lead to side. We hope that we're going to court because political parties can sue and be sued.
Okay.
So I think if we put on to test, let the court go ask some legal questions as to the conditionalities, whether they were met, and of course they are.
Anything we do bind them back, you have a look into that. Like I mean.
Of course, that's what I'm talking about. The conditionalities, waiting for waiting that they expect on all sides, what is offered, what is received, what is given, what is taken.
Maybe you get more knowledge about me. Nothing say the agreement and then forget time frame for say this agreement will sign so within 6 months or 1 year we for able meet XYZ.
Of course, that's I think it's not big blunder way. All them book money.
Is it deliberate?
Well, I don't know if not deliberate. Somebody should go put pepper in the eye. They snake out with pepper. The camera can dock and me either see no balance or all you know. So if not deliberate, NGC is also part of the aiding and abetting. That is simple. But you not get technocrats, you not get educated people at home and abroad. Outcomes not going to agreements. We get for do with a period of 5 years.
Exactly.
We think that we not say okay now 1 year or 6 months or if we not do this, this will go for Apple.
Exactly.
All that things and they so it questions the intellectualness or intellectuality of the one that will go into that agreement in this kind of blind spot. Of course.
Why is when I see the agreement before then go sign and I've been to money there when I didn't go see them because one go ask them question back.
Yeah, but
because I must don't go through. Yeah, well, they say we go meet up and I've been to money.
Exactly. Well, what me know in here is we sign an agreement. Yeah, some certain things in the DJ base we are human. It can happen. Say
it's a big error.
No, wait, no, it's not yet. It's not an error. We can omit some certain things and based on some certain signs that we see that are encouraging. You get some agreements that we can be very, very. Let's take for the instance of Pakaba.
Let's talk about
I'm just telling you as how it was without any written document, but it was
sincerity dependent.
Well, that's what I'm saying in here now. Say all that need to be followed. You understand me? So we look and say, if we don't reach this kind way, we believe say, like what I say, realistically, if na national cohesion we asked for. Some certain things should not be told. In fact, just say, okay, because of we all now we win this election. Anyway, you check at it, it was an alliance agreement.
Okay.
Not also be. So yourself go take upon yourself, say, me now this person, let NGC get this, let NGC get this for now. You understand what I mean? At least that's go able for
sincerity on the inside. You know what I'm talking about.
You understand what I mean? So then they go able for tell we supporters them that this thing reality.
And I still get supporters.
We get listen. We get supporter. We get supporter.
People that they say me have been NGC, but just because this happen another day again.
That's the active members then go be part of them.
No, we get membership all over the
but it has seriously plummeted.
No, yeah,
if they do an opinion pool. In fact, the election results self. Now if I tell the NGC say their fan base in terms of the electorate elected social contract, it don't undercut.
Melvin, I can tell you something. Considering, I can always say before we get war, then we get Jojo. It was in a good faith. People like we. To say, you know what? Because of the political and tribal tension, I would reiterate, I was part of it. Because the way they things them, the way they even still now, like what you say, no, don't it?
Why would not go alliance with APC?
No, well, we listen, we are having COP also. That in another discussion for another day. You understand what I mean? But the one we did at the table now, we'll talk about it. We be people like we. It takes me a while for we to be convinced. But after coming to the reality about the country first mantra, it convinced me to say, yes, you know what, Wilfred, regardless of what you have said against the incumbent, come back now, come to the drawing board, we can still make amends. It's possible, everybody can make amends in life. Not so? Exactly. So this is what, I traveled the length and the breadth of the country with the presidents to campaign on an alliance. Honestly, I wouldn't lie about it. I won't lie about
They
it.
said no position.
No, this is not about me, Wilfred.
As part of the
No,
agreement.
can you listen? Let me say something, DJ Base. No, not to that. Listen, it's not about Wilfred. It's an institution. I'm not speaking on Wilfred over here. I'm speaking on the I am speaking. Listen, if I didn't wait for position still, Melvin, I'm not going to come to the TV for can outline some certain things then. Not so easy.
So why is look?
Then give the position,
After this program now, then maybe other people that watch the position.
It's not something that we begged for. It's something that we agreed on.
But I mean, you know,
So the not say if I come now for say like the Guinea position.
no, say the president say okay, well for some people they say no silence is
No, well, what they say? No, what they say now, Melvin? I want to say general populist.
They call you for position now.
What I want to say now,
Answer that question.
No, what I want to say now,
Wait, why
it is not something. It's not a privilege. It's a right that we bargain on. So if they call Wilfred to work in the interest of the country, there is lots of consultation that you will make. There are some certain things that you consider. I'm not speaking on for Wilfred here. I'm speaking for the party.
But Wilfred is one of the people who the champion that issue there right now. If I know, you know why they talk about that.
No, well, actually, when the position given to me, now the responsibility, the way the party give me, for actually they keep me membership, them enlightened of waiting they happen. So when you look at it, I am talking for the membership. I am talking for membership, the way at the forum, where they grumble for some certain things there. You understand? And then membership, then they forget it. However, maybe say, okay, then don't die down whatsoever. Those are the people that keeps we going. So if they are dissatisfied with the national executive at some point, whether they speak for them, then they begin question we. You understand? So this is why I came in here to clear all this.
Officially, you said, wouldn't the party in status for say we don't get back to when I don't write letter? Wouldn't the word I'll give back to maybe viewers and listeners and way they watch all over the world?
Well, everything next because anyway you call me say we should be on an interview here, but it was not a specific program on camera.
No, it's all about NGC.
What I say? Yeah. Any subsequent program inside this institution, when I'm media, I will bring some proof them where they try for tell you say I will for contact. Remember we partner on this and that and that. You understand what I mean? This not to say we hate SLPP or I hate SLPP. It's just we mantra when a salon force. And listen to me, one thing I don't put in this country, now compromising the right thing based on personal interests. And as a young man coming up, you get a name, a reputation for guide. If we are failing as a young man in this country, it's not today. You might be able to cross that fire, as we can say, Combra fall. But you don't know you picking if you don't left that stage tomorrow for let's alone be a living playing ground. It will affect you picking tomorrow.
Politicians think that way.
No, me they think that way, and we party they think that way.
Right.
You understand what I mean? I don't know whose politician will think out of the box, but we are politicians they think that way.
DJ Base, NGC, me I don't like what we call political hypocrisy. Let man and talk the right thing.
NGC is dead.
Don't forget about the coma. Me say coma. And see them say they're stubborn for die, and Skangaris for die. I agree. The hypocrisy there is, you like it or not, it's for personal benefits. Then they complain out and they cry foul because of the portfolio there. When an individual and for go old and not get in the office.
Is that beg or it's a right?
So that is so
It's a right. When I get forbid that, it's a right. DJ Base.
Well,
Well, this is why I'm telling to remind them of the agreement.
They don't know.
No, well, if they don't know, you get
You not think say they know.
That's the hypocrisy.
No, this is
that is hypocrisy.
It is very clear for people like we for come on the stage.
8 months ago.
Oh, no, talk about television. It was on all over the world.
Shouldn't we?
Usai, NGC and SLPP then go and talk the video there, the rights they say, we they go into an alliance, and some of the issues them, like you mentioned, for be given positions. This not happened months ago. They not come back to and tell and say, now this are the reason, not just 6 or 7 months now, 8 months now.
Okay, if it don't happen so, as a party,
you think they will listen to?
No, it's a party. We they do this for set the record straight.
Okay.
This all will be on records. Whether I die tomorrow, then go say the institution will still follow up on that. This is why we are telling whether you tend to forget, whether you forget, we they gently remind you.
You think say the government forget?
No, well, now make they tell you. Look what you are saying. Whether you forget, you tend to forget.
Who is the you?
The SLPP, of course, you have to be specific. No, there is nothing on hide. I'm talking to our partner. You understand? This is it.
Wise man.
You understand me? Whether,
Why
why you tend for forget? If you tend to forget,
the government?
the government,
Yes.
The president, or not only president, this is an institution. You understand me? The SLPP, if they tend to forget or they forget.
You think they don't forget?
No, wait. Now make us say if they tend to, maybe then they make like say they forget.
Well, then Boku forget to.
No, they try for reminding gently.
Okay.
It's not to feto, not to boss.
Okay.
We want to say no more as an independence party. We get to independency, and we get for challenge some things that we know rightful. It's our right, and we get for draw the attention to it. Let me tell you one thing, DJ Base. Let us set this stage clear. One man not get this country. As a citizen, your opinion for be taken and consider if in negative or positive. SLPP now then they in governance. They get for listening to partner. They get for listening even with the APC when they think as the main opposition. This country, it is evidential. One party, even the NGC that I'm representing here, cannot solve the problem of this country.
We don't talk to the former NGC man, Yumkele, and say, what's in the happen or this agreement will be made. How far?
As I said, it was at the forefront.
Yeah.
He is now in the SLPP. Yeah, we get with chairman.
But he left undone work.
Unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
Causing atrocities and undermining the life.
Let me ask, because it was audition and he gave for dudes. The one they will get for getting them family them back.
Of course.
One not say salon, one man gets from the minister position. Say what you mean.
One of these districts on benefits.
Yes.
Well, let me say something in here. Not get this thing clear, DJ Base. Yumkela was at the front of the negotiation. I agree. But there is an institution that we bind with together. Yeah? Le Yumkela. Can they let him know say? With himself and in conscience that.
You think say forget back in say?
No, well, if he tend for forget or the same thing applies to him back. You understand me? Would they remain them back?
Okay.
You understand to say there were agreements and you be DDO and we give you that things there because we trust and love you, thinking you for do the needful for an institution we all don't build today.
You're right.
We're able for give you that particular standing is the Usai Goyanda. Because not to no build NGC.
Right.
It's part of NGC, I'm part of NGC. People always support we of part of NGC. So if I remind say, not to Usai rich now, Usai blocking foot, you also for consider it.
Right.
You understand me? Because you see anything where Mr. Melvin they talk for posterity tomorrow, for reminding you. The bad thing about something, now when you don't do something to post in the next 10 years, it tell you say, bo, me and you not party, but you remember what you do me, then they remind you say it was not happy on the past. Okay. So let we come together as a country, realistic national cohesion. Let we see them together. You get people that with the APC safe wiki able offer something good for this country.
Okay.
You may say anything about them. Right. You say people in the NGC, PMDC, you get people in. Let we try for diffuse this tension. It starts from the leadership.
Okay. Maybe, like I said, we can wrap up, but quickly, maybe mention something very important about COP. We say it will be, but I mean, one will say NGC will work with COP. Is it like some people in the say maybe when I left COP and come then the left foot on a dry land? Well, wait till they try for say for Copia. Aguado left that particular discussion there for another time. Okay. You understand? Because we don't deal with one, Lord deal with them, systematically. This is our interest now. No, well, this not about our interest. This is about your guy. It's about NGC's interest. And anyway you look at it, yes, I can agree with that. Say yes, it is true. But what they say, Lord deal with waiting first we don't agree on. Okay. We don't get a certain agreement. In case government not do nothing, they don't listen to now. If governments not do nothing, we will go back to the drawing board and see what we will do. I want to go back to the drawing board. No, we will go to the drawing board. We as a party will go back to the drawing board and do something. All right, maybe finally, a word about. Well, you say not to call myself, so which you would like to tell viewers and listeners about this and just the thing and the point why they talk about so right now very important. Well, some might be listening herself because they say now for themselves and whatever. So what do you take? Morally, I think SLP for keep to them bagging. Politically, NGC for be more formidable. And socially, the Sierra Leoneans and the voting public then get the verdict on all waiting that they do. So in summary, you might be the wisest man or the most eloquent, but not forget say at the end of the day, judgment day, get for going at the polls. Right. So towards that end, it shows that SLP then for can explain their own side. Maybe I will say the boycotts and the coup that they don't forget, but they are one join for them big. NGC on ourselves. Like when we tell APC, NGC themselves, let them get their list ready, let them line list all over the one and get job.
And then
They can't make the line more than waiting and go get it now.
no,
Because
well,
that's the
no,
problem.
therefore look SLP that your line force.
Okay.
Because you go make long lines and say you go put stats to the SLP get 60.
Melvin, agreement is an agreement.
Yes, an agreement is an
But this
agreement.
agreement not gets timeline
It
or
not gets-
numbers.
It lacks specifics.
Exactly.
And then if you not take and go to court to say,
And no say,
una lawyer there, you not do justice to una.
and the truth is again, wise, no say something like I say through this program, government listens, say, okay, look at the 1-1 position or 2-2. Anything will happen.
Well, who said they go put it for their own
No,
personal?
now they say now, which means because they're not going to get a timeline or be specific on the positions and the number of people there. Otherwise, if they're going to two, no say one minister, one waiting in one party four
Hey, the
position.
person get for sack.
I see why they look me by the
They get for sack SLP person, no, but then they can remember NGC.
No, you know, say the president came office and the other office back and sometimes double. As the
Hey,
case
with
may
this
be.
guy economy, the man, they
Why?
just.
Well,
That's why they look me by the
wait till they say
No,
now.
why is not answer if they get appointment now if it's still can
No,
talk?
and they always tell you this. I go reiterate, yeah. This is not about giving me. It's something that we agreed on.
And you name
It's
before,
something
come
that-
on.
No, but it's not a bad guy too.
No, it's not about right, but no, to say, listen, to say we agree on this, that we give them this job and that job. So the question is not about me. The question is about the institution, about posterity. Because sometimes tomorrow,
So how many
SLPP
positions for going on are not being put per
no, we just say, we
When I look at this side,
no, we not look that. At least we would not. We get the
Why
chief
is it
on-
not make big mistake? Oh?
No, we not make mistake in
I
any
think
ways.
so.
No,
big one.
No, why number no depend this.
no. Well, wait till the time.
Time no dey.
Time frame no dey.
Time frame no day. And the next time, if you go good out,
the-
here forget
the
get
binding- the
we
binding
get this
clause.
like out the.
What is binding them?
Exactly.
You know, the compulsory clause.
Then waiting like how it happen so. We don't know now who complain to.
No, well, now I make I tell you so they go on the drawing board. Yeah,
Then at the
we go
party.
waiting. The party they go on the drawing board,
Yes.
and we go explore all avenue for settle the issue behind anything. But what you would try for say no more. We dey try for low sidom now. What you would talk here? If you talk, there is no eight. It's just about for set the record straight for tomorrow because. However you look at it, politics exists after we. SLPP go need somebody, another party for do the same thing. We go use as a case story.
Okay.
So then thing and then for remind that sanity there between with politics, like what Kelvin say, he say again one time we use about politician. Let we not try for traditionalize bad things into our politics.
Okay.
Let we try for sanitizer now. We don't reach the age now where for the
But the truth
good
is the bad
practice.
thing that happen inside the politics.
It still happen. When I make people that like really stand on that to say, you see, now we start for say the good things about.
And just handicap and money business.
My brother, let me tell you one thing. A party that have existed in here for like 50 years.
We
has
don't say
been a
money
problem.
na be one
listen.
problem.
No, listen, let me tell you one thing. NGC people in the diaspora, they're in touch with Wilfred Wise. We're in touch.
People like Alan Luke don't resign. Sometime I've been in the UK.
Yeah, well-
They say disappointed and all that.
It is, but you
Even the other guy who been in America,
You
we
name
have
a few.
been joining APC, we be wanting him for mayor, so it's not your name back.
I want to buy. People must be dissatisfied with some certain
These
things.
are main people.
No, these are main people. Even with me, I love the institution. I believe on the mantra.
Who
of
are
the-
the representatives of the UK presently?
We,
Where
you,
are they
no,
present?
you we'll get a legal chairman there now, Selati Koroma, very vibrant person. You know, we get a full executive there. The one that we left all the secretary general, we don't try for
How
free
do
of
you
them.
just get money?
The NGC, where would they get money from? Different angle. They get from the diaspora. You know, the diaspora is still cooperating in a lot of things there. You know what I mean? So all these are things that are coming on. They are coming. You know what I mean?
So
So-
get for cow, get for need the records and Lucy and
No,
Pat.
well, sometimes that could be-
The PPIC come out say most of them political parties are the audited financial statement, the not meet it.
Yeah, of course. Even the two main political parties.
Exactly. So I can find no say about that. Let I tell you.
So
we are some-
NGC just go catch the
I
number.
don't know what they not see.
Because we have party everywhere. All the recommendation, all the things that we PPIC,
Okay.
PPIC should be quite stressed on. Because for go meeting at PPIC, the office is just like 2 bedrooms.
NGC
Whether they try for giving, whether they regulate, we don't know regulate themselves. So questions should be asked by them
NGC
as
has
well.
failed. This is my end note. They don't fail.
Okay.
Every then diaspora, the past they are them blind. NGC come now this country on the hopes that they are forthcoming to allow diasporas
To come.
the rights for votes and be voted for.
Yes.
Yes,
And in fact, because
with
of-
all credit to Honorable Yumkela, he piloted an
Yes.
omnibus bill
Yes.
for factor that
Yes.
we don't see the light of
No,
day.
but how do you fight with 4 parliamentarians inside there to...
No, but doesn't matter. One self can make a difference.
Once they know saying about an idea, then
No,
It was an idea.
So now tell the people-
piloted it, you said it in the parliament.
Yeah, but to what extent the pressure, even now, say, why don't go SLPP safe, where SLPP now the manifesto them promise back, say them go allowed, waiting that they do towards that.
So that should be blamed by the NGC?
No, the una ideological, I mean, this too much about regional, ethnic, that's not, that's not, man's Una Mansga originally based on go to the record was to allow the diaspora community.
Yeah,
I don't forget against the notion of Salon not to United Nations garage.
No, but our mantra was Salon first. Anything will benefit the Salon first was it. Okay. So coming into an alliance, Melvin, now be realistic here. I don't think there is a problem. If we come together for solve the problem of this country, we get other country there. Sweden, they get alliance. Not so. Even at some points in the UK, not so. Coming to an alliance, maybe the way they treat you as a partner, you're not glad with them. But coming as an alliance, my brother, not a bad thing.
Alliance, you forget stake. You forget stake.
Problems they will not get so.
Because they don't get stake.
Thank you.
No, I'll give you a classic number. Do you think only and solely the SLPP win the amount of people over there?
No, what
the involvement of NGC help the SLPP also.
Yeah, but no,
but at least they had them from
what I mean by the specific that like them Sweden people and Swedish people not gonna make argument and not tell you the number of people. They don't make agreement and not give time for you.
It's like you are a classic case. Right now in France, after a bill on immigration then pass, some man alliance then gets. Some man because of the visit ideologically they don't resign from the alliance. Another case now Israel. Israel Interior Minister Ben Gavir is an extreme right wing.
Yes.
But when it comes to alliance, because of it gets followers. This guy is radical. Netanyahu no say, hey, this might see come on. If see come on this alliance, the government can collapse. So, NGC no get that cloudy. What's them bringing that?
No, not so we not get that cloudy. Let me tell you something. You go 10 not for recognize that cloud.
This is listen. Because it's about number. Alliance is about number and
do you think ultimately SLPP would have won the election? We get this. Not forget say we get a fan base. We get people. 6% was still floating. Whether you get for say it reduce or what, but let's agree holistically that now alliance, anyway we look at it, we self-contributed. We talk to our people to come to an alliance and vote for an alliance. That's it. Circles not be realistic on that, maybe.
I agree.
Yes,
I agree. And I think
Africa politics is different. People think that when they're there, they act on their supreme to do things.
But
this is
NGC it's una launch before launch time. If we have to wait, and we can contest the presidency.
No, do you?
We don't even see a first round win.
Do you force?
You don't think the SLP foresee that if the election be the vote for be shape, so and it go difficult for. That's it now. It will be NGC for make decision now or other political parties.
So now make them kill them before they even begin leave.
Exactly.
Them blindfold and take them to the gallows.
We did it in a we did it in a good. We do it for good motive. I know. We do it in a grand style.
The other side not doing the good.
No, wait, try to say. We do this for let it be something new in this country. You know when they try for innovate things new, it is difficult for it to be accepted. To see a political party that will go tolong now been too much.
With all on our hearts.
My brother, you
from the sake of the country.
Exactly.
Yes.
People like we.
But politicians teach you na politics.
Well, I am a politician as well. You understand what I mean? Wait till me they tell Sierra Leone people, the country is bigger than all of us.
Of course.
The country, like what they say during the Christmas and this thing here, we don't know what's going to happen November 26. This night, wake up call from August 10 that we need a frank table discussion.
Sure. I agree.
I'm warning the Sierra Leonean people that we're responsible for making decision. It's a warning. You know, with the prices them within all over the world, the looming problem that we the bubbling problem, let us not allow them for bust.
Yeah.
Let us swallow with ego. Not say because of this now opposition, I've not for engager. Akaba, that's the unique part of Akaba. Okay. It engage everybody. It talks to everybody. I used to say, if Narita will get war, we get any of the other leader then, based on pomposity, they wouldn't have able to approach for this anchor. They swallow in pride.
Okay.
They drink with and wine. They eat with them. When Spencer asks them, he say now for the people that they do them. That piece they will pay price for them. They will maintain them.
All right.
They all come together.
All right. Thank you. This is not going to end. Like I say again, we go try to get to mind positive from government for the council. Waiting to happen about that agreement. But like I say again, the one that we've been sit down, I mean, this is just my common sense. I not go far up on school, but so then agreement and we for be specific numbers, very important. Timeline, very important. Melvin, you find out and say goodbye.
Well, you find out what I want to say thanks so much, and me said they look forward for it from government, and this will speak to what we call political commitments and sincerity, and then political willingness or political inclusivity. Mind you, that's where the president will be in parliament to talk about having an inclusive government, one of national character. clusterization and cohesion. So if NGC don't go attempt for go join hand with you, you don't treat them so. What's the message they send with other political parties there in the future? And 2023, not to the only election, we get other elections coming.
Yeah.
And what will this send with regards to alliance? And also, it left the mindsets of Sierra Leoneans. Some people will take alliance again serious. So the moral duty on the part of the SLPP and the leadership for play by the rules of the game, irrespective of the fact that NGC they bring better team, they not bring better team after the election.
No,
But agreement almost cancelled itself.
No, because of the PR system, a lot of things. Now we pay the collateral damage. Maybe can attest to that today. Based on all anything.
Because of lack of leadership foresight.
You understand what I mean? So all anything and then cause with them problem. They will accept the fact.
So NSF cause problem to Salon people.
No, sure. Well, how?
Sure.
For what you
don't join something we kill una done a kill the political
purpose of joining the thing that been for Salon.
Let me tell you one thing.
Now we're not going to center party again.
Yeah, well, this PR system. Do you think it gets only the negative, you not get positive? If it was realistic?
No,
not be realistic.
PR is a facade.
There is a good and bad thing in the PR.
Yes, it gets for the bad
inclusivity. You understand? No, that's one of the things.
Don't embolden the division.
Yeah, well, it is, but realistically, like what they say, we see them in that natural way. Okay. You understand what I mean? Melvin, I think
we not do diligence.
They're not doing good
about the PR and on a political.
No, because there are good things there as well.
Yeah,
it
but
is
what
not holistically bad.
The
good thing now we will be the presume and we will be the CMC coming together to be honest, unify the country.
Okay.
In any way you look at it, my brother, we need unification in this country.
All right.
Definitely, my brother.
Okay, but on a rush, on a February wait at least.
Well, with that, I wonder if any then local elections. Well, local elections that the PSF know they allow elections again. So you see.
So they don't face London 2020.
Let me say NGC not get for Canada be represented again. Why?
Well, because of the PR, I say the collateral damage. But until there's a possibility for things to be made, we go see anything. We go. No, we know what they say. DJ Base, we should be commended as a party. You get some party them with after 3 years then die. I make a tell you, say we stubborn to.
You don't think so? Now disenfranchised people in a local self want him up.
Well, actually, the PR, as I say, will pay. Now we pay this collateral damage. You understand? We'll pick them from there, and we can go back to the drawing box. No, we will go back to the drawing box. You understand what I mean? And drawing and board for say this is some of the things that we get wrong. So long as we are human, we are human. You know, mistakes are inevitable.
Okay.
So we will go back and try for see how big it good as a politician coming up to cite the reality, say the truth.
All right. So you're calling now and give position after this interview. It's
not a right. It's not a privilege. It's a right. It's part of the agreement.
If then give
it is part of the agreement. That's what I'm saying. So forgive NGC.
So means you never be there on the list.
Forgive NGC. Forgive NGC.
Why is you never be there on the list?
No, I know we are saying name the party list or not. To be honest.
So if you want to go to this agreement, within the party,
my brother, so should I spill the beans all over here?
Or is it that you cannot go with the list?
In the back of the computer.
Anyway, with that said, thanks for for being part of this show. We appreciate plenty thanks to Wise, at least we don't keep her for long, but again, we'll help them for you to disseminate this information. We'll try to get Keketoma and we hope see maybe government people say they listen, SIBA and others, let we know the position of the alliance. I mean, take into consideration the agreements who they make. Though I go say not binding because we don't see anything we go say if this not happen at this, but let government look and they're able to amend that situation.
DJ, I think say if we want to do justice to the SLP, now Lima would expect or the chair, the Prince Adin or some, you know. I mean, not begin to separate political parties and the government.
Okay.
Now, SLP be going to the yes, we know they are in governance. Yes. They have been lost. Now, just party to party. So let we hear you from the party that you hierarchy rather than the government.
Well, some of them get to link with for talking or whatever, but still go try to get some.
Yeah. These days, I enjoy Lima they talk for SLP, but other people in the government.
Okay, that's a different story sometimes. So, with that, I want a message to everybody.
Well, I just want to remind the people of Sierra Leone and NGC people and say, as this political trend they go now, they unfold in this country. Now we are the alternative on this country on one basis. We inclusive. We know say we as a party NGC cannot solve the problem alone. We need people of progressive minds like Mr. you know, Melvin in here, DJ Bass and everybody.
So join the
for let them
NGC.
see, no, listen, for let them think about we party to say, we don't accept the reality that we alone cannot solve the problem of this country. This is, now on that note, I make we join. We're here, you might see it as a mistake. If people don't see it as a mistake, we apologize on that. But we do them in the interest of the people, genuinely.
Okay.
Yeah? So NGC is here to stay, NGC is here for good. And I tell Una say, NGC is just too stubborn to die.
All right. So now you want to fight this fight to get other people
Hey, my brother, these are coming here, fighting this fight, I'm fighting for the institution. No say where I talk for the institution. Yeah? For say, these are the things.
I'm going to ask you back that question, the lady balancer. If they give you position after this interview.
DJ Bass, to be realistic, you know what I mean? Working for a country is a noble something when you for do them the right way. Yeah? And knowing that I'm Australian, knowing as Australian that this was an agreement that signed between NGC and SLPP that they will give, we will have minister, deputy minister, ambassadorial, and parastatal. You understand?
So then you go take?
It's not a privilege, it's a right.
But you could take?
No, what I'm saying here, if NGC will take, because I'm speaking on behalf of NGC here.
If you don't answer something, I'm not going to give you.
No, well, I don't mind if they don't give me. I'm talking for my party.
Right. You know what?
I'm talking for my party here.
And you don't want?
I'm talking for my party.
All right. With that, thank you to everybody out there. Thank you to the guys that will make this happen. The people who set up the stage, Diamond, if I can remember, Laco, Macri, Kojo, all the people who will make this program happen. Peace and love. Till then, we want to wish everybody out there a Merry Christmas in advance. Like we say again, we see they not leave the curfew, Lord maintain the peace, Lord say be will much money, because if you bad, it bad for all. Which happened on the 26th, innocent people that lost their lives, innocent people that lost business, Sierra Leone lose. So Lord, wake up, it's high time, 2024, with the hope say, the president will take the lead, he will take leadership role, he will bring national cohesion, Sierra Leone will move forward, because say what you may, it's not funny. So till then, have a good time. Me and Mama Jala to the DJ Bass. And as always, this is a conscious time awareness age. Have a good time. God bless you. Bye-bye.